just as I said before, a pleasure to be with you, to share with you the experience that the Headless Way points to. What I'm going to share with you is very obvious. It's a non-verbal experience, and I will take you through a few experiments to guide our attention to this non-verbal experience. This experience is not a wow. It is not getting high. It is looking at what you are now, whatever you're feeling, whatever's going on. And it is noticing the difference between your appearance, what you look like, and your reality, what you are at center. So I can see my appearance on the screen. I can see my face, and I can see your appearances, your faces there. But when I look at myself, I do not see my own face. What I see instead is open space awareness, full of the world. So here's the first awareness exercise for you to do. And what you're going to do is first direct your attention out and then direct your attention in. Simple. I'm going to ask you to do something very childlike. So if you play with me, I will be happy. So eyes open. Take your finger and point at something. Well, point at someone on the screen. You can point at me if you like, to direct your attention at that appearance. And notice you can see a face there, tiny with a boundary. Now point back at where other people see your face. So turn your finger around. I do not see a face here. I just see open awareness space. Now hold your hands out in front of you like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to move your hands back past your head in a moment. Move your hands past your head and notice they get bigger. And then notice they disappear. You've got to go, they disappear, I say, into this great space that you are. And then bring your hands forward. They come out of the void. Simple. Everyone else can see your appearance, your face. But you can see something that no one else can see. Where you see my face now, I see nothing. We call it a single eye. Take your hands and go around the edge of the field of view. Yeah, simple. Because this space has no boundary, no name. Yeah. Everybody, I say, everybody is looking out of this vast open space. From the outside, we have different faces. We're different on the screen. We're different. We're separate, head to head. But on the inside, it's different. Face to no face. I am space for you. She's wonderful. Yeah. So I believe that you are in the same wonderful condition that I am in.
僕はまあ日頃からこの格好をして、生きてるんですけど、この格好をしていることは自分ではもう、あまり自覚をしてないんですね。普通に歩いたりしてると、まあそれは例えばなんか、花が綺麗だなとか、子供たちが可愛いなとかそう思いながら歩いたりしてると、たまにビルのですね、ガラスとかに、 黄色い人が映って、わーとかって思ったりするんですけど、なんかちょっとそういうことに近かったりするのかなと思ったんですが、違いますでしょうか？
Yes, yes. You see, when you're a baby, you don't know about your appearance yet. So as a baby, you're headless. So we all started in that condition. And you looked in the mirror and that was not you. But your parents told you that that was you. So you learned to imagine that face there, here, where you cannot see it. And that, through language, video, cameras, you learn to wear that face, imagine that face. And everybody tells you that that is who you are. But the Headless Way says, stop and look for yourself. So I can see Richard on the screen and I understand that that's what I look like. But now I distinguish between my tiny little appearance there and my infinite space here. When I imagine that tiny little face there, when I imagine it here, I feel small. When I walk around imagining what others see, I feel self-conscious. I feel small. I do not feel free. When I see this big space here, it's like being invisible and free.
うんちまんさん、それで答えになったでしょうか？
なんか少しヒントがいただけたような気がします。こういう格好して生きてても、なんか花が綺麗だとか、空が美しいとかっていうようなことを考え、思ってる、感じているときは、自分というよりも何か自分であって自分でないような感じなのかなっていう気はしています。はい。
で、自分の格好のことは忘れてる、自分の格好は忘れてることが多いんじゃないですか？
ほとんど忘れてます。
ね、
はい、
他の人が指摘して初めて、
はい、そうなんです。
人はこんな格好してるんだと。
そう。はい。
はい。
Alright.
1977年にダグラスさんが魂の闇夜に入ってしまって、自分のことをすごく自信を失ってしまって、で、長くこの見ることをやっていると、ツタが絡まるように、その分離した自己を見失ってしまうとかって本にあったんですけど、その魂の闇夜に入るきっかけのようなものはあったんですか？
The headless way is noticing that you are built open. And this is immediate and total. You can't half see your no face, you see it all at once. If you practice this, you will discover many things. You will discover that freedom that our friend was talking about. You will discover you are face to no face with others. You will get deep realizations. You will notice when you're driving that you're still and the scenery moves through you. This very simple observation leads to very deep things. But at some point, if you practice, you will probably find that the realizations all go. You lose them all. Yes. Oh. And then you might think that it's not working. This is a kind of dark night when it does nothing for you. Then you have a choice. Are you going to stop practicing because it does nothing for you? Or are you going to continue practicing simply because it's true? Now, the right choice, the right choice is to do it because it's true. Even though it does nothing for me, I admit it is true. I am built open. Dark night that Douglas was talking about is when everything drops away. But if you stay true to it, it's a kind of breakthrough. But if you find that practicing the headless way does not make you feel better today, nothing has gone wrong. Be patient, stay with the truth, and I have full confidence that your true nature will then give you what you need rather than what you think you need. Your true nature, that space there, this awareness that is not separate from anything. Everything is in you now. This, your true nature, is remarkable, endlessly deep. You see, you are endlessly deep. You are a great mystery. Headless way sounds very simple, but it leads directly into this mystery that you are. It's not primarily thinking, but seeing. Very simple, like a child. I'm noticing there's no surface here, no face here for me that separates me from you and the world. No surface, no dividing line.
いかがですか？これで、それで、魂の闇のきっかけ、ね、そういう時点に入ってしまったすべてがドロップアウトしてしまったっていうことで、それで納得できますか？
はい、どうもありがとうございました。
ヘッドレスでやってみて、なんか自分がなくなるというか、結局、体の自分とか、自分っていうのは、他の人から見た自分だし、考えた自分であって、本当の体験に基づいた自分っていうのは、なんていうか、気づきのスペースだなっていう感じがして、で、常に自分がその気づきのスペースであり続けるっていう意識を、なんか持つと面白いなというか、無限の可能性なんだなっていう感覚がしてきましたね。で、そうするとなんか、いわゆる外側と、あと、内側の境が頭というか、内側には無限に広がってて、外側には自分の作った、自分が色付けした世界があって、みたいな、そういうのを感じるんですけど、
朝日 That's expert opinion.
そういう感覚っていうことでもいいのかなっていう、一応、そこら辺ちょっと、確認したいなと思って。
Yes, well put. But I have something to add, which is that when you're very young, when you're a baby, you are not yet self-conscious. You do not have awareness of yourself as a separate thing. Growing up is becoming aware of your appearance, becoming aware of yourself as a separate thing, identifying with the one on the screen or in the mirror, and forgetting the space. You forget the space. Now, when you wake up to who you really are, like we are now, You have both. I am now aware of the space again that has always been here, but I am also aware of Richard. And the two go together. Seeing the space does not mean I have to get rid of Richard. Richard is, I'm aware of Richard. Richard is happening in the space. So this is very kind. It means you don't have to do violence and try and get rid of yourself. You have space for yourself as well.
はい、ありがとうございます。
So one wonderful thing to notice, I think, is that this space that you're looking out of is single. How many consciousnesses, how many spaces do you actually experience? I experience one.
Okay.
So when I'm speaking, I hear my voice coming out of this one silence, this one consciousness. And when I hear, say, you speaking, Eddie, your voice is also in this one consciousness. Two voices in one consciousness.
ジェフリーの一番最初の気づきの経験っていうのは、このヘッドレスウェイで誰かがこのヘッドレスウェイをやってる時にコップの棒を落として床に落としてそれが壊れたそのガラスの音が外側ではなくって自分の中で経験できたっていう、それが彼の一番最初の覚醒の経験で、私も似たような経験をしたのをさっき今リチャードさんに言ったんですけども、犬が外で遠くで吠えていて、その遠くの犬の声が自分の中で聞こえて、それで向こうにあるその音と自分の中に、それが自分の中で聞こえているというか、だからその距離がなくて、距離がないっていうエクササイズもありますけれども、それが私の最初のヘッドレスウェイでのワンネスの経験でした。
ワンネスを一回しか来ないんですけど、その再体験するというか、そのヘッドレスウェイもそうなんですけど、どうしたらなんか再体験できるかとか。
Well, you will never have the same experience again. You never will. What often happens, I think, is we have experiences, feelings, thoughts about oneness, genuine, and then they go. Everything that comes goes, except for one thing, you. Your true nature does not come or go. This is for testing, for experiencing, not for believing. The good thing to know is that all those feelings of oneness come and go. Bring your attention back to where you're coming from. Be aware of this, in headless terms, of this space, which is not a feeling of oneness. Stay with that non-experience. In a way, it's a non-experience. Stay with this non-experience that you are. And the feelings of oneness will come and go, and come and go. You see, being aware of your true nature is humble. Your true nature is a kind of nothing. It's not a big wow. It's very humble. It's smaller than small. It's just your side of your breathing, that vast open space. And so if you feel that you do not experience feelings of oneness, you are not doing anything wrong. philosophy. Stay with that and be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. A useful image for me is if you want the flower to grow, water the root. This means don't chase the feelings. Just keep coming back to that ground. It will grow. It will become natural to be who you really are. One of the great things about knowing others who are aware of their true nature is it is very supportive and it normalizes it, and it is kind of infectious in a way. So our meeting today is one more step of normalizing this awareness in our lives. It is normal, it is healthy, it is sane, it is not strange, it is being true to yourself, your true self, which is available. I say it is available at will. Feelings of oneness are not available at will. They come by grace. But your true nature, you, as you are now privately, that's what I am celebrating here.
はい、
ありがとうございました。Thank you very much.
こちらがリチャード・ラングさんの著書で頭がない男、頭がない方法の創始者のダグラス・ハーディングさんの人生と哲学をコミックのように読みやすく書いた本で、すべて日本語に訳されています。Amazon で入手できます。
Lovely to share the space with you all, and
Okay.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
はい。
ありがとうございました。